So first question, obviously you're fighting Robbie Lawler, champion, a lot of people know about him. How do you see the fight playing out? Do you see it going the distance, knockout, and what do you feel like you need to do to come out with the victory on that night?
I don't see this fight going the distance. Robbie and myself are both finishers, and I think this fight's gonna end in the third and fourth round. As far as my keys to victory, I got to get in there and I got to push the pace. And I got to utilize my distance and range well.
So are you looking to make it a tactical fight then? Choose when to attack and dictate the pace basically in this fight?
You know what?
Or do you just see this going as a all-out brawl like a lot of his fights do?
Well, I think you can have a technical brawl.
Okay.
I think that you can, that can be the game plan.
Right.
You can stick to a game plan, but the game plan could be get out there, get in their face, and try to do as much damage as you can.
So is this more of a fill it out and go with the flow as the fight develops?
No, I mean we've been doing a lot of homework on Robbie.
Okay.
Trying to recognize his tendencies and game plan for that, develop tactics. I feel like we're going to come in prepared.
Obviously, the fight was set originally for November in Australia. Any change in the training or anything now that it's going to be in Vegas and you have a little bit of a longer training camp?
Gives me time to kind of do a proper pre-camp, really come into the official training camp in great shape, having worked on the things that I need to work on in the off season. So altogether, I think the postponement's a good thing.
Is there any disappointment? Because I know in Australia we're expecting 50,000 people. That must have been a great experience. But here you are in Las Vegas where you've had success. How does it change the venue? How do you feel about it?
It's a little bit disappointing. I love going to a new place and fighting and like the adventure of the whole thing. And fighting that in front of that many people would have been awesome. But I love fighting in Vegas. This is like my backyard. I've fought here a bunch of times. I've never lost in Vegas, and I love the fight town atmosphere.
Okay. We know you've had some injuries in the past, obviously. How do you feel coming into this camp, and is there anything you do differently to make sure you don't have any injuries coming into this fight?
Yeah, my injuries from the past are 100% healed. I don't even think about my knee anymore. I'll be able to do anything that I want to do pretty much. I just got to be smart. I gotta train with guys and spar with guys that are there to help me and not in there to try to kick my ass and try to prove something. So that's kind of just training smart.
Okay. Last question. Message for your fans who are going to be tuning into this fight. What can they expect from you that Saturday?
I'm waiting on one more.
I'm going to beat Robbie Lawler. I'm going to take his belt. I'm going to bring it back home to Albuquerque.
Yeah, thank you, Carlos.